Yeah, great day, man. I was really proud of the progress from day one to day two. Just the spirit was there. They're on their assignments. We're obviously going to be chasing all the things, but yeah, I thought it was a great rookie camp overall. What an awesome start, and just proud of the jump that we made, and we got some really cool players out there. So yeah, great start.
What kind of challenge is this for you to kind of figure out what all these guys are doing with the kind of scramble drill of getting your system up to speed in a day and a half and getting used to playing alongside each other and everything, the challenges this kind of format provides?
Yeah, I mean, the guys came in on Thursday, and you only have so much time to install some things. But this isn't the first time we've done this, and we're not putting everything in. So it's a balance between, trying to stress them a little bit mentally, but really the thing that you're really looking forward to is having, making it clear so the guys can go play fast and go, try to be able to evaluate them. Plus, build a foundation for when they come back and they have a kind of a working knowledge about how we roll. So.
I know in situations like this it can be hard to judge linemen probably, but you have 3 draft picks basically on
Yeah.
the offensive line there. Did you get much of a sense of those guys kind of through these couple days?
Yeah, just being around them and understanding how they move, and with Huff and just being with those guys for almost 48 hours. I mean, it's just cool to get to know them a little bit. There's some things that we're going to be working on for those guys, but just like with everybody on the team, we're kind of chasing those details.
When those guys come back and they're mixing in with the veterans for OTA and stuff, just what's that adjustment like for the rookies?
Yeah, it's not easy. It's not well. The vets have been here. They're going to have a pretty hefty install under their belts by the time these guys get there. So they'll be getting caught up throughout the rest of the spring, and that's the way the NFL is. And so they'll just kind of dive in head first. There's a lot of rules now that allow you to have extra time with rookies and things. So they'll have plenty of time to get caught up. But yeah, we have a pretty cool program ready for them, and it'll be exciting for sure.
Mike, what did you see out of the quarterbacks these first couple days?
Well, it's good to see him complete some balls today, so that was good. I was a little upset we didn't take the ball away a little bit more on defense. So, but they're right there. But it's just I thought they threw the ball well. I thought getting to be able to operate the offense with the cadences. We weren't just snapping it on one every time. So our operation was solid, and I thought we handled the ball well for sure.
What did you think of the 2 corners during these couple of days?
It's hard to tell with the tempo, but mentally, not a lot of mistakes. I thought they moved well. There's things again. There's so many. It's a good start. Yeah, they only know cover 3 and cover 4 right now. It's like, there's just a lot of things that we're going to be working on, but obviously a good start. Try to get them to talk a little bit more and open up, so I'm sure that'll happen pretty soon.
Is that tough on those guys to tell? I mean, they're all competitors. To tell them like, hey, you can't play the ball. Like, it just the restrictions on what they can do. Is that?
Well, yeah. I mean, you have to be able to practice like a pro. We have to be able to get our reps in, get great work in, and sharpen each other, and those things that's the way the world is, and we're trying to take care of one another, but also compete at a high level. So. Sometimes it gets exaggerated a little bit on, I was in position to make the play. It's like, all right, put your hands down, But it's a lot of fun. They'll get used to it, and the vets will kind of show them how it's done. But I think when you watch our practice today, I thought it was pretty clean. Not a lot of guys on the ground, especially with the wet conditions. So overall, really good.
What's your philosophy on atmosphere and how loud the music is and all of that? Is that
Yeah.
different when the veterans are here, or just what do you think about
Yeah,
that?
we're working through it. I mean, obviously you want to bring the juice and have energy and have the music flowing. Like, that's all good, but you also want to temper that with, okay, well, we're trying to get some teaching done at the same time. What's the right volume? Like, how can we communicate the best? Do you want to stress guys? So I think it depends on the situation and kind of the flow of practice. But we'll experiment with it and kind of figure it out as we go.
Did you handpick any of those songs?
No. Actually, I don't have no idea who's in charge of the music or who's picking the playlist. But I think when the guys get back, we'll get their input and we'll incentivize it. And guys that are making sweet plays, I'm sure they'll be picking playlists and setting things up too, as long as it's clean.
You mentioned it was it was nice to see him complete passes, but also you have a defensive pedigree, so you are used to watching practice from a defensive perspective. What's your intentionality here as you transition to head coach of not being cranky if the defense had a bad day, or how do you do
Yeah, you're looking. I think you're just with anything we're doing, you're looking for the right intent with the guys. Is our minds in the right spot? Is the focus there? Or what we ask them to do, is that clear? and then are we playing and executing at a high level? And then obviously, the offense, we want them to make a bunch of plays. We want to make plays on defense. So there's a balance, but even like when you go to walkthrough, you want guys to be ready to roll in good body position, having the mind in the right place. And then, all the rest of the stuff we can work from there and coach them up.
When you watched the film of practice, what stood out yesterday with Byron Murphy?
Yeah, again, tough to really truly evaluate because of the tempo. But just overall good start. We're not going to crown him right now on he's the next best defensive tackle of all time. But I mean, we're really excited about it, and shows all the bend and the strength at the point of attack and acceleration. Need to get in a little bit better shape, so he can get through a whole practice and fly around like we expect him to. But he understands that, just like the rest of these guys. It's so hard to stay in this elite shape the way the calendar's set up. So he'll get there, but we'll be pushing him in the meantime.
Tyrese Knight, just an initial impression on him as well.
Yeah, Tyrese made some good plays. I think today we had a little bit of an install, so there's a couple mental errors that we want to chase. But I think the intent's there, the attention to detail is there. We'll keep working on all the movement. We're playing like a linebacker in the NFL. But again, just like everybody else on the team, those are the things that are going to be really important for us to do. So, and he sees that, so we'll go to work on it.
DJ just be injured?
No, but both work inside and out. Now it depends on how we can handle it and all that, but goal is to be both.
Anything else? Thanks.
Cool. All right, guys.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, you got it.